Right, so I've got a few images in here, nothing major. I'm just sort of mucking around a little bit and getting some ideas of what I'm going to do. Image one looks like this, as we saw in the previous video. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you how to do some manipulation with this. So I'm going to open it in Photoshop. So right click and choose Photoshop. And basically, in a nutshell, I'm going to change this image to make it look like the one I want. First of all, I can just look at the image as far as the image size. So it's 940 by 540, which is a fairly small image, nothing major. You'll also notice that it's what's called constraint proportions, which allow, or constrained proportions, which allows us to keep that there, so it's locked on. So if I turn that off, then that changes, but I want to keep that, so that's okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open one of my images, and if I go to where mine are located, which is Internet, Assessment, Gallerized Images, Demo, Demo Homepage, then that's where my images are. And I just want to have a look at, see which one I'm going to work on. So, yeah, might do this one as the first one. All right, so I'll open that up. And what I want to do is I basically want to get this image and put it there, or rename it as that. But the problem is sometimes this image will be too big. Well, this one actually isn't. So if I change that 940 by what it is, I can't constrain proportions, so I'm going to say 540 and choose OK. Now that image is the size of this one. I know that looks bigger, but it's not. It actually is. So we say select all, and then I'm copying. So I can right click and say copy, or I just control C. Then I go in here, and if I press Control V, now my image is like that. So then if I choose save, right, so I just save that, and now my image is like that. If I go to Dreamweaver and I hit this button, refresh, and I look at my design, my first image there should be actually the one that I'm looking at. So I just go to this, preview in Chrome, and my first image comes up, and it should be that one that I've actually changed it to, which it is. So that's as simple as that. That's what we want to achieve.